Guys, welcome back to another recipe episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy, and today I am going to show you how to turn this little package into something extraordinary. It is super easy, it is super delicious, and I think that you're going to love it. I made this the other day. It is a like a spicy Sriracha type ramen noodle soup, and it is, I wasn't feeling good and I made it and it was so good, and so it just made me feel so good, warm and fuzzy all over. Loved it, loved it, loved it, and I think that you're really gonna like it as well. It's not really that spicy. You could turn up the heat a little bit, add a little bit more of the Sriracha to it if you'd like, but it's perfect, and I think you're gonna like it because I like it, so that means you're gonna like it. So let's get started. As you can see, I already have got about 2 tablespoons of the sesame oil in the bottom of my little stock pot here. And I'm letting it come to temperature. And, well, let's go over what we're going to be using. In here, I've got some, this is about a half a cup of white chopped onions. I've got about 3 big, large cloves of garlic here. Let's go ahead and add this to the pan. Get that get to going. I've got a little shrimp, peeled and deveined, of course. I've got 1 tomato. This is a Roma tomato. I prefer to use those because they're a little bit more meatier, and they hold their texture and their shape a little bit better when you're cooking them than just the regular tomatoes that you buy, like slicing tomatoes. Let's go ahead and get this going. Oh, I love the smell of onions when they hit the pan. I've also gotten here, I've got some onion powder, some garlic powder. This is a little bit of celery salt, and this is ginger. Now, if you have real ginger at home, or you know, the stalk of ginger, feel free to use that. But this is only about, this is about 1/4 teaspoon of ginger because it's really potent. It has a really potent flavor, and both of these are like 1/2 teaspoon of what I just mentioned, onion powder and garlic powder and a little bit of celery salt. That is the only salt I'm going to be adding to this dish because we're going to also be using some chicken stock and some soy sauce. So those are going to be salty enough. And then, of course, I've got the 2 packs of ramen noodles here. You can use any flavor you want because we're not going to use the flavor packet. We're only going to use the noodles out of those. All right, those look absolutely perfect. I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic in there. Yes, I know that looks like a lot of garlic, and it is because I like it. All right, then you can go ahead and throw your tomatoes in there. Oh my goodness, this smells so good already. And we're just going to stir those up there for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just till everything kind of infuses and marries together. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. All right, and you can go ahead and throw your shrimp in there. Rule of thumb for each bowl of soup, I call it. I like to add 3 to 4 shrimps in there. And we're just going to stir fry that until the shrimp turns nice and pink color. And you can go ahead and throw in your seasonings. Oh my goodness, if you could smell that. It smells phenomenal. Come on, let me turn it up just a little bit. All right, my shrimp are starting to turn a nice pink color. I'm going to go ahead and add about, I don't know, 1 to 2 tablespoons of the soy sauce. And we're going to give that a stir. If you could smell this, guys. If you could smell this, I'm telling you. And then your Sriracha, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of that. I'm just going to open mine up and pour it out there. You guys know I don't like to measure anything, so That's about one. There you go. And like I said, you could, you know, add a little extra heat to this if you'd like. You could add more of the sriracha if you want. If you're making this for kids, your kids at home, then, you know, you could either go down with the amount of sriracha that you add in there, or you could just alleviate it all together. You're still going to have a nice, wonderful flavor to your noodles. Look how beautiful that is. Now, I want you to go ahead and add in your chicken stock. And we're going to use about 4 cups of the chicken stock. And I love these nice big containers because they are exactly 4 cups. And they store well in the refrigerator. If you don't use it all, you just pop that little lid back on there. Some of them even come with recipes on the back of them. Look, black bean soup, bacon, mushroom, and fresh sage stuffing. Yummies. But we're just going to go ahead and give that a stir. We're going to bring this up to a boil, and we're going to let this simmer probably for about 3 or 4 minutes just to let the flavors combine. Now to add the noodles, I like to break mine in half. Usually I just go right like that. I open it up and we're going to add that right in there. We're going to give that a stir. And then we're just going to simmer these for probably about 2 minutes until the noodles are nice and soft, and then we're going to serve this up. My noodles cooked in here for about 1 to 2 minutes, if that. We're going to go back here just a little bit because I highly recommend after you put your noodles in and you kind of get them broke up that you do remove it from the heat, because you know your noodles are going to continue to cook and you really don't want that because they're going to soak that delicious broth up. Let me get this fixed here. But make sure you remove them from heat. I'm going to show you how I serve mine up. Hopefully the lighting's okay. I take some of my noodles and I place them in the bowl. You know what, guys? I can't find my tongs, my good tongs. I had 2 pair of them. I'm not really sure what happened to them, so I think the hubby's been in the kitchen trying to cook something. I'm not really sure what he done with them. And then I like to ladle some of this delicious broth right over top. If you get a couple noodles, that's perfectly fine. Look at that. Look at that. And look, how cheap is those noodle packs? They're like $1/4 a pack. Look how beautiful that is. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? And then I also want to get out a couple shrimp. Like I said, maybe 3, 4 per bowl, but we're just gonna do like 2 or 3. Look at that. That is so lovely. And the flavor, oh my gosh, my house smells amazing. Look at that. Now let me be proud to serve that. Now let's go ahead and finish it up with some fresh green onions. And we're going to also add, I got my cilantro cut up here. A couple little sprigs, little leaves. Woo, that's hot, of cilantro. Now, look how beautiful that is. And of course, you know, it wouldn't be complete without a nice piece of soft-boiled egg right on top of it. Now, we're going to add the egg right on top. If you don't want to add the egg, that's perfectly fine. Look at that. Beautiful. It's nice and soft-boiled egg there. And just nestle it right in there. And I'm going to add a couple more little sprigs of cilantro. Cilantro. You say cilantro, I say cilantro. This is going to be so good, so good, so good. for a bite. It smells phenomenal. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of rice vinegar along with this, you certainly could. It's going to give it a little bit of a tanginess. This is just spicy enough for me. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, if you're making this for your family and you're going to be serving it to your children, you might want to go down just a little bit with the heat. Maybe to a tablespoon of the Sriracha. I'm telling you what, the flavors that are in this, it's phenomenal. All of them come together perfectly. I'm going to have me another bite of this. I love it. It's so flavorful. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love this. I love this. You're going to love this. And it's so tasty. It's taken your ramen noodles to a whole new level. I hope you like this video. I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe if you've not already subscribed. I hope that you're enjoying all of my vlogs I'm putting out there. And I hope that I'll see you again soon. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.